In Washington, things are off to a slow start. There are plans to ramp up vaccination efforts, though. 4 News Now is your COVID vaccine headquarters, and Elenee is here to explain when you could get yours. Elenee.
More than 350,000 doses of COVID vaccines are in our state, but only about 19% of it has been given out. As the state continues to receive more in the coming weeks, it's also figuring out who and when the rest of us will get it. The number one question for many people right now is who is next in line to get the vaccine. Right now, Washington is in phase 1A. High-risk workers in healthcare and long-term care staff and residents are getting theirs now. But only about 60,000 doses have been administered in the state, and millions of people are just left waiting. But only about 60,000 doses have been administered in the state, and millions of people are left waiting.
We've got a lot of work to do, and we are going to do that work, but it is going to take time.
It takes coordination between national agencies, the state, and local agencies to make this happen.
These are large-scale vaccination efforts that are happening at the local level. And so that really takes a tremendous amount of community planning that we're working to support at the state.
Just this week, the Washington Department of Health altered the plans for the first group receiving vaccinations in phase 1A. It added another tier to that category. In addition to high-risk healthcare workers, it's saying anyone who works in a healthcare setting should be prioritized next. That includes volunteers, janitorial staff, and more.
This will help us protect more of our healthcare system so that they can protect us and our communities.
So who is next in line for the vaccine? In the CDC's guidelines, we're currently in phase 1A for healthcare personnel and long-term care facilities. Next is 1B. The CDC says people 75 and older should be next, as well as frontline essential workers. That includes first responders, public transit, and grocery store workers. After that is phase 1C, people between the ages of 65 and 74, then other essential workers, food services, media, IT, finance, and more. The State Department of Health is working on theirs, hoping to have more answers next week. More vaccination efforts are underway this week in Spokane County, actually. Some first responders will be getting them on Monday in a drive-through clinic. Residents in the Spokane Veterans Home are slated to get vaccinated later this week. In studio, Elenee, 4 News Now.